classic album. Definition: an album that is widely regarded as timeless and influential, often praised long after its release. Example: the band's classic album is still popular decades after its release. Comeback album. Definition: an album released after an artist returns from a long break or a period of reduced popularity. Example: after years of silence, the singer released a comeback album. Comedy album. Definition: an album consisting mainly of humorous content such as jokes, sketches, or stand-up performance. Example: the comedy album was filled with witty jokes and funny stories. Debut album. Definition: the first album officially released by an artist or band. Example: a debut album introduced a unique voice to the world. Double album. Definition: an album released on two discs or with an extended tracks list longer than a standard album. Example: the musician surprised fans with a double album. Entire album. Definition: the complete album, including all tracks without omission. Example: the entire album tells a powerful story from start to finish. Eponymous album. Definition: an album that has the same name as the artist or band. Example: the eponymous album helped establish their identity. Follow-up album. Definition: an album released after a previous one, especially to continue or build on its success. Example: the artist's follow-up album was released 2 years later. Forthcoming album. Definition: an album that has been announced but not yet released. Example: The forthcoming album has already created excitement online. Full length album. Definition: a standard album with a complete set of tracks longer than mini album. Example: the singer has spent months recording a full length album. Gospel album. Definition: an album featuring gospel music often focus on Christian themes and religious messages. Example: a gospel album focuses on faith and hope. Greatest album. Definition: an album considered an artist's best work either by critics, fans, or general opinion. Example: the greatest album of the band won several awards. Holiday album. Definition: an album featuring songs related to holidays such as Christmas or New Year celebration. Example: the holiday album includes traditional festive songs. Mini album. Definition: a short album with fewer tracks than a full length album. Example: the artist released a mini album before the full project. New album. Definition: an album that has been recently released by an artist. Example: a new album topped the charts in its first week. Previous album. Definition: the album released by an artist before the current one. Example: a previous album had a very different style. Rap album. Definition: an album primarily made up of rap or hip hop music. Example: the rapper's rap album gained international recognition. Recent album. Definition: an album released not long ago. Example: a recent album reflects personal experiences. Remix album. Definition: An album made up of remix or reworked versions of previous release songs. Example: a remix album gives old songs a fresh crown. Resulting album. Definition: an album that is produced as a result of a specific event, project, or collaboration. Example: the resulting album was created after the band's tour. Self-titled album. Definition: an album named after the artist or band who created it. Example: a self-titled album often represents an artist's identity. Sophomore album. Definition: the second album released by an artist or band. Example: the sophomore album faced high expectations. Studio album. Definition: an album recorded in a studio featuring newly produced material. Example: the producer is working on a studio album. Untitled album. Definition: an album released without an official name or with a deliberately blank title. Example: the band shocks fans with an untitled album. Upcoming album. Definition: an album that is expected to be released in the near future. Example: the upcoming album will be released next month. Dark humor. Definition: humor that deal with serious, painful, or taboo subject in a comic way. Example: his jokes often rely on dark humor. Good humor. Definition: a pleasant, cheerful, and friendly mood or attitude. Example: his good humor made the situation easier. Great humor. Definition: an excellent ability to make others laugh or appreciate jokes. Example: a great humor keeps the audience engaged. Sense of humor. Definition. A person's ability to understand, enjoy, or create jokes and funny situations. Example. A sense of humor helps people handle stress. Touch of humor. Definition. A small amount of humor added to something to make it more enjoyable or light-hearted. Example. A touch of humor made the lesson more enjoyable. In next tutorial, I will bring you English combined words with meaning lessons. Please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icons to get latest videos notification and share my video among your friends. See you in future video.